everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is another video, and if you guys clicked on this video and this is your first time, thank you so much for clicking. I really appreciate it, and while you're here, why not go ahead and just subscribe? And if you have been here before, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching my videos again. And if you're already subscribed, make sure you go ahead and hit that notification bell. Even if you're just subscribing now, hit that notification bell so you guys are aware when I go ahead and do a new video, especially during this time when I'm doing Vlogmas, which I'm super excited about. I keep talking about it in almost every Vlogmas video, but I really am so excited. So as you guys can see, my setup is a little bit different. I have my Christmas decor for this year up, which I'm super excited about. At first I was a little grinchy about Christmas this year, but when I started putting up my Christmas items that I have already, mostly already stuff that I do have already, but when I put it up, it made me feel good inside. But I want to go ahead and start this vlog video or Vlogmas video on my feelings on Christmas this year. So like I stated before, at first I was so grinchy and Scroogey about Christmas this year. This year in general is not the same. I keep talking about that also in every video, but it's just so true. It's not the same, and I wasn't really feeling Christmas at first. So I wanted to go ahead and just talk about my feelings on it, and I hope you guys watch till the end. So first I want to just start off with saying that, of course, well, I won't say of course because there's some people who aren't, but I am just so grateful for my family and for this year. So many life lessons. You feel like you know so much, but you keep getting reminded about how much you don't really know, and you are always constantly learning. And so when I talk about anything in this video, I don't want it to seem like I'm ungrateful or I'm not thankful, because that's far from the truth. I am so thankful, but sometimes you just have little moments and you're just like, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to get into the Christmas spirit, which is pretty much the theme of this whole Vlogmas series. It's Christmas. And you're just not on your up and up. You're not on your happiest moment. So I just want to start off with saying that first, because I don't want anyone to think that way. And I'm not sure. I don't think the things that I'm going to say will come off that way, but I just want to put that disclaimer. One of the reasons why I'm not into Christmas as much, or at least at first I wasn't into Christmas as much as I normally am, is because I'm going through a transitional moment in my life. So because I am going through this transition and things aren't normal and I'm not really happy about the change, which normally I'm so embracive of change, or at least more embracive of change, but because I've been having these changes, it's been difficult for me to get into high gear. But I know I have a son and I have to keep it going, so that's why I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and put this tree up, let me go ahead and put the ornaments up. Jaden helped me put my tree up this year, which he normally does it, or I can't say he does it every year, but for the past 2 years, because he's getting older and he's starting to understand more, I've had him help me put my tree up. But I'm just going through this change, and because I'm going through this change, and the change is a needed change in some aspects. Some change I wish it wasn't happening, but because I'm going through these changes, it's just put me in this like mood, and I'm just not how I normally am during this time of the year. So even when it came to putting up my tree, normally I'm like right on it. I put my tree up like literally Thanksgiving night, but I didn't do that this year. I almost didn't put a tree up at all. But I know my son's energy feeds off of me, and I don't want him to feel any, thing different. So I'm like, you know what, Erica, You got this. Get into high gear. Make sure you go ahead and you put this tree up, and just, even though I don't have the setup that I would normally have, or I'm not able to set it up how I really want to, I was like, I have to do something. So that's one of the reasons why I'm just like, ugh, Christmas this year. Also, another reason why it's just not the same for me or what have you is because Christmas has just become very different for me than I remember growing up. When I was a little girl, we had family everywhere, whether it was our family from the south coming up here or we go down there, and it's just not the same. And the crazy thing is, it has not been the same for a while. So you're almost kind of like, well, Erica, if it hasn't been the same for a while, then what makes it different this year? I think what makes it different this year is because of everything that's just going on. And with what's going on in 2020, it makes it hard, because you want to be with family even more, right? Like, events have happened and things have happened in this year that if you were going through anything in your life, it would make you want to go closer to your family or closer to people who you really care about, really appreciate, would support you. But because you're not allowed to do that, or I won't say you're not allowed to do it, but it's just the best thing to not do that. It's the safest thing. It just puts a toll. And so you're sitting there and you're just like, oh, I'm going through this change, I'm going through that change, and then you have this going on and that going on, health scares and all this different things, when you normally can just go ahead and use that family or that person to lean on, and you can't. So that's also what makes it difficult, right? It can make it hard, and you have to adjust. And then another thing is when you have a certain plan and you have a certain idea and you want something to pull through, and then it doesn't. And when you have the holidays is being around people you care about, family and loved ones, and then that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It can't happen, or whatever. It really is an adjustment. And so at first, with all that being said, I was just like, man, Christmas, forget Christmas this year. There'll be another Christmas. And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, Erica, tomorrow is not promised. And you can say, oh yeah, there's next year, but you really don't know if there's next year. You have to just suck it up and do with the best of with what you have. And so I didn't want to make this video long. I wanted to just express with you guys my thoughts on Christmas this year, how it makes me feel. Is it not my norm? Yes. But is that okay? Yes. And all you can do is just take with what you have, appreciate it, tell those family members and people that you care about and your friends that you love them, and still try to keep your social distance. If you guys are feeling the same way like I'm feeling, or somewhat the same way of like how I'm feeling, please comment below, share, like this video. I would love to talk to you guys and just know your thoughts on Christmas or just the holiday season this year. Thanksgiving just passed, and even that, I know for a lot of people, has been just so different compared to last year or years before. And so I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to know your thoughts. I want to use this comment section below to go ahead and really discuss and come together. And just maybe you commenting or saying your thoughts may make another person who's watching this video and reading the comments feel like, you know what, it's great to know I'm not the only one feeling this way. It's not just me. Others are feeling this way. And I do hope that by watching this video, you're able to come to the realization that it's okay. It is okay. Christmas is not just completely trash. The holidays isn't completely trash. You're just so blessed to be able to just even come into this moment, even if it's not the most ideal moment. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching my Vlogmas video for today, and I'm doing it, you guys. I am staying up on it, and y'all can't say that I have failed so far. I've been trying to keep it going, and I'm excited about it. I'm so excited about Vlogmas this year. I'm trying to use that energy where I was just like, ugh, Christmas, ugh, the holidays, and put it into something positive and exciting. So, and let's be honest, if it was a normal situation, I might have not been as committed to Vlogmas. So the fact that we're kind of needing to sit down and just chill out is giving me the ability to focus on this more and stay more consistent. So anyway, I'm going to stop babbling, and I will see you guys in my next Vlogmas video. Bye!